Welcome to this tutorial on how to create tasks in Google Task application for new Gravity Forms form submission. Guys, Gravity Form is a form builder plugin of WordPress by which you can create website forms, and Google Task is a task management tool by Google. And by integrating these two applications, you can streamline your workflow and ensure that you do not overlook any important task, right? So with the help of this automation, you do not have to manually create tasks in Google Task Board. It will be created automatically whenever any person is going to fill a form and submit the form that you have created using Gravity Forms. And you can set up this automation super simply without any coding. So let's set up this automation together. To set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste the same link in the description as well, and from here you can sign up for free, and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now from the given link, and after that you have to sign in and then select Pabbly Connect product, and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here guys, you have to click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow as well. So I am giving the name here as a Gravity Forms to Google Tasks. Okay. So after giving such names, just click on create button and you will see your workflow page loading up like this. And on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So our automations are based on these two things only. So trigger is that event which starts a workflow, and action is an automated consequence or the response of the trigger. In our use case, getting a form submission via Gravity Forms plugin will act as a trigger to this workflow, and the action would be to create a task in Google Tasks task board. Okay. So here guys, it will ask to choose the trigger application first. So in our case, Gravity Forms is the trigger application. So you have to search for it and you'll find it here. You have to select it. Then you have to connect it here in this trigger. So select the trigger event as new response. All right. And this webhook URL will appear here. So with the help of this webhook URL, we are going to create a connection, webhook based connection with Gravity Forms plugin. And after that, we are going to capture the response of that connection. All right. So to know how to connect with Gravity Forms using this URL, you can just read the instructions. And by clicking here on this link, you can reach this page, and here you can see in detail how you can use the URL. Let me show you directly. First of all, you have to open your WordPress and the Gravity Forms, the Gravity Form option, okay? And this is the Forms plugin, and under Form plugin, guys, you have to open the form settings. Here is form settings, click on it. Under form settings, on the left hand side panel, when you scroll down, you will find this webhooks option. Click on it. Under webhooks, you will find this add new button right here. Click on add new. Here you can give a name to this webhook connection. Here in this request URL field, you have to paste this URL that you got from your workflow. So just copy that and paste it here in this field like this. All right. Then you have to select the request method as post, request format as JSON, or you can read it here. These are the same things. You can learn about these things from here, right? And after that, you have to scroll down and click on save settings. All right, so the webhook connection settings is saved here, right? Now you can open your form. Let me show you my form now. So guys, I have created a website page, and here I have this contact form. Let me open it for you. This is the form I have created for creating tasks in Google Tasks. You can customize this form according to you. I'm just showing you the demo of how this works. Okay. So I have created a simple form, and here you can see as we have copied the URL here, it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. This means now we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now we are going to manually fill the form with some test details or sample details, and the submission of that form will be received here in this response section. Let me show you. Let me fill in the details as this dummy name. Alright, so guys, I have filled in these details. The name of the person who is creating the task is dummy name. The email address, the task title is new tasks, the task details are these via testing and integration. Alright, and here I'm clicking on submit button, and you can see the form is submitted. Okay, and let's check in our workflow if we got the data captured of this submission. And here you can see, guys, in this response section we got the data captured. Here you can see in these labels the values. New task is the name, this is the description, and all the things are captured here. Right now, guys, we can use this test data and we can create a task in Google Task using this action step. So here in this action step you have to search for Google Tasks. Okay, here is Google Tasks, select it, then select the action event as create task, then click on connect. From here select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google, and from here you have to choose that Google account by which you have created the task board. Okay, so I'm selecting the account. Then you have to provide some additional access to your account. Just click on continue from here and you will be connected with Google Tasks application. Okay, so here it is asking to select the task list. Let me show you the task board. This is my task board, guys, and these are the tasks lists. So from here I'm going to select the list name as Pabbly team. Here it is asking for the task title, nodes, due date. So we have received this test data, you can see here, in which we got the task title, the task description. Okay, so I'm going to map these labels here in these fields. So just click here and you can see the previous trigger step is appearing here in the drop down. So from here just map this task name. Then in the nodes I am providing the description as this, and if you have the due date you can map the due date. So I want the task to be completed on the day on the day on which we have received the form submission. So I am going to map this date. You can see I have received here as the creation date of the the form submissions date. But guys, you have to remember, you have to mention the date in this exact same format. But this is not a compulsory field, so you can leave this thing blank as well, right? So I'm leaving this blank. But if you want to add the due date, you must have the date in this format and you can map the date here, right? So let me show you that also, how you can change the format of this date. You can see we have received this date here, that date creation, the date created label in which we have got the date on which we have received the form submission. Now I'm going to change the format. For that, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up here in between. Here I'm going to search for a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called date time formatter. So using date time formatter, we can change the format of the dates and the time that we are receiving. So here in the action event, I'm going to select format date with time zone option, then click on connect. So guys, here you can see it is asking for the date of which you want to change the format. So here you can see we have received this date created label. So I'm going to map this label here. Just click here and from this first tab, you will find this label here. When you scroll down, the date created, just map it here. Okay, and then it will ask from which format you have got the date, you have received the date. So we have received the date in this format. You can see YYY, MMDD, then hours, minutes and seconds. So you will find this format here like this, YYY, MMDD, hours, minutes and seconds. So you can select it here. Okay, then we want to convert this date into this format, YYYY, MMDD, and a T in between, and hours, minutes and seconds. So you can select this format here. Okay, right, and this format is actually this one. Let me show you. Okay, yeah, this one. Now guys, you can select the time zone. So my time zone is Asia Kolkata. You have to select yours, and I want to keep the time zone as it is, so I'm going to select Asia Kolkata here also. And after that, click on save and send test request button, and we got the date converted into the correct format. Now we can map this result label here in this due date step field. And now when you click here, you can see the previous steps are not appearing because we have added one more step in between the steps. So we need to refresh this connection with Google Tasks. So just click on connected one more time. From here, keep this existing connection option selected and then click on save one more time and your connection will be refreshed. Now when you click, you will find the previous steps, and from the second step, map the due date label. Alright, now click on save and send test request button, and this task will be created in this Pabbly team group or list. Let me show you. I am going to click on save and send test request button, and this is the response we have received. Let us check in Google Task Board if we got a new task. And here you can see we got a new task created and the due date is today. And you can see the name, the title of the task, and the description is the same as we have mapped here like this. Okay. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, it will work silently in the background. You do not even have to open it. And in real time, whenever you are going to receive a form submission and the task details using Gravity Forms, the tasks will be created and will be reflected in the list of your task boards automatically. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description. You can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.